Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai. I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and love and peace and salutations to you, hopefully elect brothers out here pushing the truth across the four corners of the globe. I'm the brother Ashkaya from the Indianapolis camp. Coming with a lesson today. Today I'm going to be talking about forsaking all, because we got to give up a lot of things in this truth, for this truth. We have to sacrifice a lot of time for this truth, man. All right? We can't get into the mind frame where we too caught up into our own lives and the things that we're doing and not put no effort in this truth, man. A solid effort, man, in this truth. You have to make time for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You have to learn how to balance your life. A lot of brothers got wives and kids and you work. You have to find that balance in your life and give Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai some time. All right? Let me get this scripture. Luke 14 and 26. This is Luke 14 and 26. It says, if any man come to me and hate not his father and his mother and his wife and children and brethren and sister, yea, his own life also cannot be my disciple. Now, what is that saying? You have to put all these things that you care about, like, on the back burner sometimes, man. All right? You got to hate the things of this world, man. All right? You can't get too involved in anything. Like nothing. You can't get too involved in it. This truth is what matters, man. All right? This truth is what matters. We can't just get caught up into our wives too much, our families too much. You have to snap out of it. You have to study. You have to read. You have to do videos. I work a lot, I have to. It's a tough fight to balance this life and this truth. It's a hard thing. Seems like you never can do enough for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. But we can't continue to put it off. We have to find that time. We have to balance stuff. We have to tell some people, no, I can't. So we can have that time to study. We don't get caught up in our own things that we got going on. All right? And also, Peter. Let me get that real quick. In Matthew's, I think it's 19, if I'm not mistaken. If not, I'll have to find it. Let me see. Matthew 19. This is Matthew 19 and 27. It said, then answered Peter and said unto him, behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? All right, because the disciples had left their families. They had a job to do. All right. And they had a job to do. So when Yahweh Shai came up to them, man, they left everything. They put everything off. Their wife, their children, their jobs, and left and followed Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right. And we living in a day now where we don't have to just leave our wives and children. We can do the work. We do the work in our cities, and we do the work on the internet. We do videos. All right, we don't have to walk into these different cities to deliver the message of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. We got the internet, so the Lord made it easier for us. So we have to find that time. We have to find that time and make time for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. All right? I'll go to Philippians 3 and 8. This is Philippians 3 and 8. It said, yeah, doubtless, and I count all things but loss for the excellency of the knowledge of Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, my Lord, for whom I have suffered the loss of all things, and do count them but dung, that I may win Hamashiach. All right, so we got to put everything on the back burner when it comes to this truth, man. The Lord is supposed to be on the front of our man, not our jobs, not our wives, not our children. Who you think gave that to you, man? Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai gave you that wife, man. He gave you those children, man. He gave you that job. Everything moves through him. And some of us idolize these things. We idolize our wives. We idolize our children. We idolize our jobs, making the Lord angry. We idolize these social media networks. I even had to catch myself. You wake up, that's the first thing you do, man. Giving your first works to this world, man, and your fleshly desires. Instead of waking up saying, the water Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. And I'm talking to myself first. But these scriptures and what he gave you should be the most important thing, man. The most important aspect of your life. And then everything else follows. All right? This is Proverbs. Go to Proverbs. Proverbs 16 and 3. Proverbs 16 and 3 said, commit thy works unto the Lord, and thy thoughts shall be established, man. So we have to really, everything needs to be around this truth. Everything else comes after this truth. All right. Now, some days you might not be able to study as much. Some days, you got things that are going on. You have to take care of your business. You got to pay your bills. You got to go to the grocery store. We know you got to, brothers got to work so they can pay their rent. It's a hard battle to balance, but we have to find that way to balance it. We have to find that spot, and like, hey, I got to take time out for the Lord, man. Because we don't live that long on this earth, man. We only got a small amount of time to show the Lord that, hey, man, I'm with you. All right? I'm with you, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Go to Galatians. And if we do that, man, the Lord will add the increase, man. All right? And like I said, I'm talking to myself first. This is Galatians 2 and 20 says, I am crucified with Hamashiach. Nevertheless, I live, yet not I, but Hamashiach liveth in me. And the life which now live in the flesh, I live by the faith of the Son of Yahweh, who loved me and gave himself for me. He gave himself for me, man. All right. So the Lord, he did all this. Salakia. That's my job calling now. All right. But hey, the Lord, let me read this again. This is Galatians 2 and 20. I am crucified with Hamashiach, nevertheless I live, yet not I, but Hamashiach liveth in me, and I live, and the life which I now live in the flesh, I live by the faith of the Son of Yahweh, who loved me and gave himself for me. All right. So he gave his life for us. What are we giving him? What have you done for him? See, Satan's sending distractions now as we speak. My job calling. Don't want me to do this lesson. But we have to make that time for the Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. And not everybody is going to be the same. Now I can't say that every brother's not going to be on the same level as as everybody else. Some brothers are going to be good in different areas of this truth. But if you're able to break down scriptures, then you ought to be out. You ought to be teaching, man. You ought to be doing what's necessary for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. We ready to get up out of this place, man. It's full of wickedness. Let me get this in Romans. It just popped in my head. And it might be going off subject, but I want to get this real quick. This is Romans 14. I'm going to start at verse 1. This is Romans 14:1. It said, him that is weak in the faith receive ye, but not to doubtful disputations. For one believeth that he may eat all things, another who is weak eateth herbs. Let not him that eateth despise him that eateth not, and let not him which eateth not judge him that eateth, for Yahweh hath received him. All right, so just because somebody do something a different way than you doesn't mean that they don't love Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. All right, it says, who art thou that judgest? It said, who art thou that judgest another man's servant to his own master? He standeth or falleth, yea, he shall be holding up, for Yahweh is able to make him stand. One man that esteemed one day above another, another esteemed every day alike. Let every man be fully persuaded in his own mind. All right. So just because brothers do stuff a different way from you doesn't mean that they don't love Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. We have to do this thing for ourselves. To be this is a self journey, man. This is about you, man. You proving to the Lord that you love Him, man. You doing the things to show Him that you love Him, man. All right, you have to do this. This is a long walk, man. You have to do this alone. All right, because nobody can save you. Nobody can make you study. Nobody can make you watch videos. This is something you have to do on your own. All right, but you have to learn to forsake all for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. That's the point. You have to put everything on the back burner and put Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai in the forefront of your life, man. All right, and with that, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem and Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and love and peace and salutations to you hopefully elect brothers out here pushing this truth across the four corners of the globe. Shalom.